and Judiciary, Human Rights and Legal Matters on a bill for an act to make for comprehensive provisions and management of properties reasonably suspected to have been derived from unlawful activities and other related matters. SB 645. I so move, Mr. President, distinguished colleagues.
Leader of the Senate, Committee of the Vote.
Mr. President, I rise to move that this Senate resolves in the Committee of the Whole to consider this report. I so move.
Minority Leader.
Thank you, Mr. President. I so second.
Distinguished colleagues, those in favor of the motion that the Senate resolves into the Committee of the Whole to consider the report clause by clause say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Okay, distinguished colleagues, this is a bulky document and we have 92 clauses, but because it is a sensitive document, I will go on a moderate speed. Those who vote that clauses 1 and 2 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 3 is on page 3, no, on page 9. Those who vote at clause 3, clause 4 and 5 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 6 is on page 14. Relationship between the rival organization and other entities. Those who are at clause 6, clause 7, non-conviction based recovery, clause 8 and clause 9 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 10 is on page 18. Yes, Mr. Daniel.
Thank you, Mr. President. I'm on. Sorry. Clause 4. There should be other provide for the procedure necessary in the fundamental. Section 4A at page 12, the lawyer should be included in the list of professionals in the proposed organization. Please, I have a different version here. I have a different version here. Mine is saying lawyers should be included in the list of professionals of the proposed organization. So let me read the other one given to me. Okay, oh, that's all right, please.
Thank you, Mr. President. Dear colleagues, Mr. President, I'm aware that we have two bills here, one executive and one the private sponsored one. I thought what we're doing is harmonizing, and in harmonizing, one stands against the other, because they have quite a lot of things they don't have. They have at variance. For instance, the executive is proposing for a standalone agency. He is proposing for a department, a directorate within the existing agencies. I'm of the opinion that the global best practice, which is to set up an independent agency that has no interest in investigation, to be in custody of the forfeited assets. And it's only after the court process that is when it happens. But this is contrary to what that is saying. And Mr. President, the Constitution, section 44, 2 and 1B, says that property of a Nigerian can only be forfeited after conviction for an offense. And so that negates the essence of this in the first place. And I think we need to be careful that we don't make laws that are alien to the Constitution.
Well, this is not second reading. The issues we raise are for second reading. First, the issue of Constitution. I'm sure it's something that maybe during the second reading debate, some of our colleagues would have raised it. Secondly, when you have two bills or more, and they are referred to a committee, the committee has the task, the legislative duty of consolidation. So it's up to us here to accept what the committee says in its report. If the committee says every unit, every institution should have a unit to do that, and we feel strongly that no, it's supposed to be a commission just like you're proposing that has no interest in investigation, then that is what it will be. It's not cast in stone. But I think we are not going back to the second reading of the bill. Leader of the Senate.
Mr. President, let's explain this thing very clearly. When the President passed these bills and he wrote a letter on 14th January 2022 to you, second paragraph of that letter read, and I quote, "In the light of this, we need to continue to increase Nigeria's global profile. I hereby request the National Assembly to kindly consider and eventually pass the best possible version of the following bills." That means they are also aware that there are different versions of the bills. And like the President of the Senate said, the committee in its wisdom, so that the one that domiciles this forfeiture in the commissions themselves is the best version. And they have gone ahead, I think in an attached document, to make a presentation. You know, when you look at this thinner document, on why they chose this particular version, other than the ones that Senator Odua is claiming to be the international best practice. And they have listed the options on both sides and their comments. So I think before we take that, even though that is a second reading issue, but I think to read the senators' fears, I think it's good for you to consider the reasons why the committee chose this particular version. And then the issue of section 44 of the Constitution, you look also that the Supreme Court judgment has given civil forfeiture, clear that civil forfeiture is constitutional and permissible. Thank you, sir.
I think with that explanation we should go ahead. So we go to clause 11 on page 19, the big document. Clause 11 on page 19, duration of a preservation order. Those who are at clause 11, clause 12, renewal of the preservation order, clause 13, those who go that clauses 11, 12, and 13 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay. Clause 13. Yes, please.
Mr. President, distinguished colleagues, I am Mr. Different, presenting for the East. The clause 13, subsection 2, says the proceeds from the sale of any property under subsection 1 of this section shall be paid into a designated interest yielding account pending the determination of the proceeds. The issue here is this: interest varies from banks to banks. Okay, if at the end of the determination of the case, the owner wins the case, he may contest the issue of interest being paid on that money when that money, for the period that money is being held. So I want to suggest here, Mr. President, that money should be kept in treasury bills with the Central Bank of Nigeria. The treasury bill interest rate is open to everybody, and it is not contestable. And of course, it is the safest place to keep such monies, instead of keeping such monies in commercial banks.
Well, yes, I did. I did, Mr. Chairman. At the risk of at the risk of safeguarding or not safeguarding the proceeds, treasury bills are best suited, but I'm not sure our agencies are partakers in the market in terms of treasury bills. Yes, but if he has any amendment, we are open to it. Yes. If he has an amendment to propose. Yes, if you have an amendment to propose, Mr. Yeah. Okay. Okay. No. Thank you.
I'll take clause 13 again, alone. Those who vote at clause 13 as amended, and please give the amendment to the Secretariat. Remains part of the bill, say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 14 on page 21. Clause 15. Clause 16. Clause 17. Clause 18. Clause 19. And clause 20 on page 31. Those who vote that those clauses stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 21 is on page 31. Effect of forfeiture order. Those who vote at clause 21, clause 22, clause 23, clause 24, and clause 25 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 26 is on page 35, recovery of cash. Those who are at clause 26, clause 27, clause 28, clause 29, clause 30, clause 31, clause 32, clause 33, Clause 34 and clause 35 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 36 is on page 44. Purposes of restraint order. Those who vote on clause 36, clause 37, clause 38, clause 39, clause 40, 42, clause 45 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Is on page 61. Value of process of criminal activities. Those who vote at clause 46, clause 47, clause 48, clause 52, clause 53, clause 54, clause 55, clause 56, clause 57, clause 58, clause 59, clause 60. Those who vote at those clauses stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 61 is on page 92. Destroying or disposing of property. Destroying or disposing of property. Those who are at clause 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, clause 70, on page 103, payments out of the confiscated and forfeited properties account. Those who vote at those clauses stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Those who vote at clause 71, on page 104, clause 72, clause 73, jurisdiction, clause 74, clause 75, clause 76, clause 77, clause 78, clause 79, and clause 80 stand part of the bill say aye. Those against say nay, the ayes have it. Clause 81 on page 110. Miscellaneous. Those who vote at clause 81, 82, 83, 84, 84. Senator Aliru.
Clause 84 on page 107. Clause 84 on page 107. Subject to the provision of this act, the defendant in any proceeding. Clause 84. Is it 74? Okay. Mr. President, sorry, Mr. Chairman, what I want to state here is that the burden of proof is now on suspect. This is turning the reason on his head. The law is whoever asserts must prove. This section cannot stand in the face of section 35, subsection 6. You see, he who alleges must prove. If somebody owns a property, all the agency need to do is to go and say, look, we are suspecting that this property is illegally acquired. It is up to the individual to prove that he got it legitimately. So we are shifting the burden of proof on the defendant. As alleged should not stand, this section should be deleted. It was 84, 107. Is it close 84? Yes. Close, he said close 84, burden of proof. The burden of proof is okay, committee's recommendations. Okay. But we have retained this. We have retained it. We have retained it. Okay. Okay, that's right. 74 then.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What is being postulated here is the fact that in civil matters,